Okay, guys, so a customer on YouTube asked me how would she use the oil for very, very dry scalp. Now, if you have bought the Sisterlocks kit for natural hair and Sisterlocks, or all type of locks, the way you will use your oils and your condition for very, very dry scalp. Now, say that you already got your hair done, your scalp is pretty dry, you already did all the necessary steps, and the weather start getting very frizzy, and outside is getting very cold and very windy, and you notice that your hair is very, very dry. This is what you do. We have the Nordis castor oil hair milk that you can go online and purchase. And we also have the Norda's milk. I'm sorry, the Norda's castor oil, which is a solid oil that you can purchase online. So this is the Norda's castor oil, and it is very let me show you guys. It is a very, very light oil, solid light oil that you can actually use on your hair, or you can use a tropical punch. But because of the weather, I prefer to use the Norda's oil. But it all depends on your hair texture and curl pattern. You have the tropical punch oil, or you can use the Norda's oil. So before you decide to use the oils to go on a dry, make sure your hair texture is the reason why. So if you want to know more about the hair texture and which one of the condition procedure to use, you can always contact me. Now, locks, if locks do not get water or moist, especially when it's very, very dry in the cold climates, then your hair likes to be dry and very brittle at the ends. So one of the things that I normally try to do when the customers come in with very, very dry hair is try to maintain their hair and give their hair back live on some of the stuff that they normally do at home that I think can help a little bit better when they come here in the professional salon. So I oil her scalp so her scalp can be very moisty. Make sure you don't have no, check for any, if you got a brush, you can kind of brush your locks and make sure lint and stuff like that doesn't go in your locks. However, I also check my clients here for any lint. Check their locks, their Sisterlocks, their Sisterlocks, make sure they don't have any lint going on. And what I do is just kind of massage the ends of their hair, because especially if you have a color from previous colors or any type of bleach or double color, the ends of your hair can become very, very brittle. So what I do with these nice healthy ends is pretty dry, and the reason why it stay dry because that hair is already dead. So what you can do, you take the little bit of the oil, whether it's the Norda's oil or the tropical punch oil. The tropical punch oil, guys, is a liquid form oil, but the Norda's oil is a solid form oil. It's not grease, it's just a nice solid form oil that is very creamy and is very good towards your locks or your natural hair for dry flaky scalp, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do with the milk, this is the castor oil milk, this is our hair milk, guys, and we sell it online. We have one that say Norda's hair milk and the other one that say Norda's castor oil hair milk, leave-in condition. Shake it up, and always make sure you shake it up, because when you shake it up, it works better. If you're going to use it as a condition, what you do now is actually spray the whole entire hair, okay? And what I'm going to do is spray her whole entire hair. Then this one is pretty new. And I'm going to do it at a mist. If you do it too close to the hair like this, then that's because the hair is very wet and you just finished shampooing the hair. So I'm going to use it as a mist. And make sure that you saturate it pretty good in the hair, because you want to make sure that the hair is getting great saturation from the hair milk, okay? So use it as a mist. When you shampoo your hair, you can use the hair milk as a condition, and you can go close range to the scalp. But when you're using it every day, use it as a mist. That means you stay 5 inches away from the hair itself, and you go spray it on the hair so your hair can get the conditioning that it needs. Okay, then you go to the scalp. You don't need to go to the scalp too much, because when you use it as a mist, it will also go throughout the whole entire hair. Now when you finish using the milk as a mist, just kind of massage your whole entire locks, making sure you have that in the hair. All right, so we're going to transfer to the shampoo bowl so I can put the cap over your hair. You can go in the chair, madame. Madame, I'm ready for you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, go. You can go over there. Yeah, when she switched. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take this plastic right here, and I'm gonna put over the client's hair. And once I put it over her hair, then I'm gonna put her under the hooded dryer. And then after I put it under the hooded dryer, I'm gonna put the temperature on a perm, because perm is the highest temperature, and I'm gonna turn the temperature on to 30 minutes. She will stay on the dryer for approximately 30 minutes, and I'm not going to wash it out. And then I will take the cap off and put her on for 15 more minutes so it can dry back. You do not want to wash this out. This is actually a hot oil condition treatment just for the scalp, and not something that you wash out. If you want to know more about our products, go to Suds and Skin.